Welcome everybody. I hope you can hear me all right. I'm pretty sure I've put all the sound on this time. Yes. Before I go any further, I'm going to introduce the panel. Welcome everybody. I hope you can hear me all right. I'm pretty sure I've put all the sound on this time. On the panel tonight, we have got welcoming Scooby back, first time in a couple of weeks. Thanks for coming along. The One, Dutch, and Anton Airlines. If you want to unmute, guys, and say hello.
Hello.
Hello there, everybody there.
Hello.
Hello, players. Hello.
So there's quite a bit to talk through tonight. We're not loads. I don't want to keep the game. I'm actually want to go test another game out tonight, Ark Survival. I don't think it's free anymore. But anyway, I want to go over the event. What did you enjoy? What did you think was bad about the event? I'm going to run through the panel on this one. I'm going to start off with, I know Anton brought this up to me, so I'm going to start off with Anton.
Oh, the event, like, for me personally, it was dead on and all that there, but hitting one base constantly over and over and over again. But the levels of the other bases there were, the easiest base was the 5.
Yeah.
You know, it was the easiest, and that's, you know, people should be able to grind out, you know, even hitting the 1s or the 2s, you know what I mean? But that 4 was very, very poor efforts, very poor, you know, and I felt sorry for a lot of players, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That missed out on that there, you know, and it was just insanely hard.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, so
the 5 base, I think, was a fair base, you know, it was a challenge, you know what I mean?
yes, yeah.
You know, and did that way, but in general, you know, I just thought it was really, really unfair, just generally.
Yeah, I think we've got to hit on that a bit more. I'm going to move on to the rest of the panel and then we're going to have an open discussion. I just want to give a few shout outs to the people on the side chat here. Mam Azard, thank you. My phone's going off. Ian, thanks for coming along. Muhammad Ali, as always. Chaos, Terry, Mohammed Jabbar, said him. Ali Fidel, Wazza, thanks for coming along. Cubal, Suzanne, thank you. Thank you, Brian, and Martin. Thank you all for coming along. Cheers, guys. If I can move on to, I'm going to move on to Scooby. How did you find the event, bro?
Yeah, I enjoy it in some way, but you know, I can imagine for the lower players, it was like it was difficult to do. But certainly those bases like the 2, the 3s, and the 4s, and you know, and we figured out like doing the 5, and then it's okay. But you know, for low level players, I think it was a little bit too difficult. So, and they had then to grind the lower level bases or to stay in the main track, something like that. But
Yeah.
you know, after all, it was fun to do. I got a lot of XP, so I'm happy about it.
Yep. Is that it, Scoops?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Dutch.
The event is short. I like short events, but that just one base that makes it a grind. That's a slightly minor thing, and they changed the 5 a little bit, so the new level on the harvest. So that was throwing me off in the beginning. And but eventually we found a way around it to work it in our favor, and after that it was okay, but it was such a grind, and the rest, yes, I agree with the other guys. It's I think it's a too big of contrast for the lower and the medium players. It's basically not doable, and I think they should look into that for them more.
Yeah, thank you, bro. The One.
Yeah, it was a boring grind, and then finally I got my Omega Destroyer. I was all excited to try to deploy it.
Jesus, we laugh.
Yeah, but the difficulty on the event was not hard. It was just boring.
Not for us.
No.
Yeah, is that what you got?
Well, I want to talk about the prestige store. That was like kind of annoying.
Yep, we'll go for it.
Like you pump out 5s all day and all day and all day to get your prestige prizes, and you end up with 40 fucking million XP left. You can't do anything with it.
Exactly. That's a big problem Kixeye's got to look into.
Like we put some coin on or something like for boost, right? I would want to see the 50 coin boost work on the prestige also.
Yes. Oh yeah.
And not on the XP because we don't need it.
or a separate one for PXP.
Yes.
Especially for the lower levels where they're getting, what was they getting from the one base? I think it was 2 or 3 PXP.
Very low. I heard some people doing 4s. They got 3 out of them or something.
5, I think the 4's paid.
Yeah, but put some valuable things in it. I mean, those war paints you buy for prestige, I don't think it's correct. I think it's useless. But what I did find a good addition in the shop is those upgrade tokens. That's awesome.
They were,
put more valuable things in it that we can use.
Yeah, but that was my whole point. We grinded for that to buy all those things, and then you end up with so much normal XP, you're throwing it all away.
Yep.
That's the problem. Like, I don't care playing it, but let me spend my normal XP on something.
I think I spent 10 million XP on the tokens for one of the anti-air units because I had nothing else to buy, and I don't need the tokens. It was just to get rid of that XP.
Yeah.
Just to
we dropped the sector by like 50 times also.
And I had 58 million left, so I pushed that bar for 8 hours long. So
yeah, I must have dropped good 5 or 6 bars, complete bars. Yeah, it's a big problem. Kixeye, this VXP thing to me is not VXP, sorry, the PXP is bullshit. It's just another way. It's what it is separating the two prizes, making us have too much of one and not enough of the other. There was no need for that, absolutely no need for that, but that's the way Kixeye's going. Can't complain. I think the prizes were good. I like Stormchaser. The bludgeon's okay. I'm not too sure the other one. Have you tested that other unit? What's it called? The Shredder?
Shredder, yes. I tried it, but it didn't shoot that air so good. You know.
Rubbish.
I think the Stormchaser shoots it better than the Shredder. So.
Yeah. I like that it is a build time. I know a lot of people are mad at that, but I know that there's a thorium glitch or hack, whatever you want to call it, doing the rounds, and people are going to have to spend coin to make these, not just use thorium hack. I don't know.
No, they thought good about it. It's a good thing.
Yeah. I think that's fair. Obviously, the people that do coin or coin a lot can have a Stormchaser whenever they want, but a lot of us are going to let it build at, what is it, 6 hours at max level, at level 10 to build?
I think 8 hours still, right?
Yeah, 8 hours.
Is it still 8 hours? I thought we went down. Oh, my bad.
I got one down max level 10 to 6 hours.
If I'm correct, the building upgrades from 10 to 20. The only thing what you gain is space.
Yes, but what about the levels on the units itself? I thought that reduced the time for the build.
Yes, that is level 1 to 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I can look it right up.
My biggest problem was for the lower levels. All I had all event is messages, the Facebook page that we're on. It was exploding. These lower levels didn't stand a chance. And Kixeye's words. Let me get what Kixeye's used, the language they used. Oh. I'll get the language that they used, and it's false. Where is it? Operation Stormchaser. It's down the bottom here somewhere. Bear with me, guys. Right, the challenge track allows you to choose your level of difficulty. Well, that was bullshit from off of the back. So players of all levels can earn prizes they want, similar to Shadow Ops. The lower levels of the challenge base, less difficulty it is, but also the lower challenge base points award. Upon reaching each payout in the track, players will be awarded with XP, the final 10 prestige. But there wasn't no easier. Every single base had the max level units in them. So I think they put a new level on them, 16. And it's just no contents to get someone that's been playing the game for maybe a year to someone that's been playing for 5 years, 8 years.
Yeah, the only one that was normal was the main track.
Yeah.
Those houses were normal. Every base, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 was the new level.
Level 16, and that was a bit sneaky. Kixeye I think they should have told us they was putting another level on them. Yes, the base, it become easy as we went through the event. We found a way around it. But just tell us, we're putting another level on it. It adds this amount of range, that amount of range, whatever. But
yeah, I'm curious what range that the harvest has. Because it's probably very, very high.
I think it's about 800.
Yes, it's 750 anyway.
And I would like to just post this. The link is in the chat, the comments section below. Go fill out the event survey, guys. They say they read them. I don't know how accurate that is, but it's worth a shot. Let them know that the event, the 1, 2, 3, and 4 were ridiculous, and the payouts were ridiculous as well, in my opinion. The PXP. Give them some sort of a chance to earn something, and either that or bubble cap them. So bubble the bases to a certain level. Once you reach a certain level, you cannot hit that base no more. To 1, 2, and 3. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like the old, I think they still do it on the Shadow Ops 2 base.
We just need the old event back with a faction track, defense track, and main
Oh,
track.
well, I like the defense tracks. I miss them.
You know, there's a whole storyline. It's all gone. There's no storyline. It's just grinding the same thing over and over.
It's laziness.
Like, I take it, and we know they're working on other things to improve the game. Like, it's taking all the manpower, but it's now three events in a row, eh?
Yeah, easily.
It gets boring, man.
And it's like they're oblivious. They say fill these surveys out, but if we're negative about the game and we say, look, we don't like this track, it's too much of a grind. Can we give us some variety? It's like, are they going to even just ignore that and just read the bits that compliment them? I don't know.
Like, I was thinking, like, what will be the next thing for laziness to do? Like, they will maybe add a damn Blitz button to those 5s, right?
Donny, you shouldn't even said that. Giving Kixeye.
I see that coming already. Like, yeah. It's gonna be that lazy. You do one base, click, 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 done. It's like,
Yeah. Well, I don't know. As I say, the
no
prize
play.
store was crap. The war paints don't belong in PXP. They belong in the normal one. They're there to fit as a filler. That's all they're there for. I don't buy war paints because they make your game lag. They make you, when you attack and defend, if you've got the war paints on, your game lags even more. It's double loading each unit. You're loading each unit twice. It comes up with a normal unit and then it switches, split second, switches to the war paint. That's lag. So, but has anyone got anything else they want to bring up?
yes.
Maybe something positive.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Fix my fucking loud self!
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll see in a minute. I haven't actually read the patch notes yet. So we'll start going through that. As long as has anyone got anything else they want to bring up other than Lancers? We know they're broken.
You know what? I think a lot of people lost their XP bonus as well, so that their boost.
Yes, I got reports. I know at least two of you on the panel that lost their boosts during the event twice. I think that's 100 coin for what was it? A 6-day boost or 4-day boost?
4-day boost.
And Kixeye just took it away whenever they felt like it. They did get their coin back, so get the ticket sent in, guys, and let Kixeye know that you lost it, and you should get your coin back. There was a lot of glitches. I actually used a logistic during this event, and it took 49 coins, so it spent the 2-day in coin rather than use my logistic. I've still got the logistic in my base now, and they have given me my coin back, lucky enough. And for someone like me, I don't spend big in this game, so 46 coin is probably an event for me.
Yeah, but how many people in this panel actually lost their boost?
I didn't buy one. I'm not buying a boost for that normal XP.
I lost one.
Like, I lost my boost. I think it's 3 out of 5 here already.
Yeah, I lost 2 boosts, but I got repaid, so it's I can't complain about that.
Yeah. A Mega Destroyer base was easy, yep. Obliterator, I agree with you. Let's have a little look through, see if anyone's bought anything up. I want to bring a few more shout outs here as well. If I miss anyone, I do apologise, the chat's going a bit quick. Terry, VVX, Ali, Maddie. If I destroy your name as well, I apologise. Obliterator, Kia, SFK, Yorkshire Daz, the Daz challenge, Daz doorstep challenge. Shakim, no, I hope I haven't destroyed that name. Mike, and anyone else. Q-Ball, I've said that already. Anyway, moving forward. Is there anything else we want to bring up before I move on to got the wrong one up, the release notes?
Yes, I'm slacking. It's the first time I collected almost 80 parts for the Omega.
You got all 80.
Normally I blitz them, but this time I just.
Oh, you didn't get 80?
No.
You did.
I'll say we done that. We dropped into, where did we go? 173 and opened a bunch of bases for a couple of players.
Yeah.
Yes, 80, right?
Yeah.
You done the bases instead of blitzing.
Yes, yeah. I did
Oh,
the
you hit
bases.
all 80. Yeah, that was easy to do them.
Yeah, because even if you did it fast, like I showed,
Yeah.
you could do 15 bases for 20 coin
Right.
in half an hour. So why would you blitz it for, like, what was it, 49 coin?
49 coin was, I did
One
one blitz, that was 49, yes.
Yeah.
Before I move on, we haven't given the event a rating out of 10. I'm going to go with Scooby this time, out of 10, mate.
Yeah, make it like a 6.5 to 7 for me, but it's the grinding, and it would be better. I love the 3 or 4 tracks like we had years ago, but that's me. I'm old-fashioned, old player. Okay, that's it.
Dutch.
I go for a 7.
7, they're good numbers. They ain't bad numbers. Any reason why, or any particular reason?
No, it isn't that bad. It is doable for me, but it's also a grind, and basically you can always complain if you want, but I managed to get everything what I wanted, so
That's it. That's all
still
that matters.
good enough for me.
Yeah. And I would like to note that Dutch is actually a returning player. He had 6 months, a year off, Dutch?
No, I think in total more like a year.
About a year off the game. So
Yeah.
he is returning. If he's saying he could manage it, I'm pretty sure most people could manage it as well, given the time. A lot of people ain't prepared to take any damage. That's the problem. Go on, mate.
The thing is, you gotta have people that gives you the right direction, so you know which route to take. Which units are good and which units you have to leave.
Exactly. Yes, I couldn't agree more with that. I really couldn't. Anton.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7 as well there, because,
7?
again, yeah,
Good
I
score.
thought, wee bit lazy, as you say, but, I like the design of the bases, especially the 5, it was a good challenge. But for people that don't play too much, or casual players and, lower level players, or even casual players that are high level, like, I would give it less than 0.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with you. If I was I'll come on maybe once a week, maybe once a day for an hour, it wouldn't go on the score.
Maybe some people only play events, so they're just doing upgrades and log it out, and they say, oh, there's a harvester using Dark Storm again, and then bang, the 16 hour damage.
And that's a big problem, especially with the level of the harvester in the faction 1, 2, 3, and 4, because it is such a high powered unit.
And then people say, oh, check the forums, check Discord. You go onto that Discord and it's absolutely that toxic that there's people just trolling you as soon as you ask a question.
I'm on that Discord with a secret account, and I watch it from that every now and then. And if a new guy comes on, this is a big problem that Kixeye need to fix. If a new guy comes on and asks a question, all he does is get trolled to hell.
He gets destroyed.
And bullied, you know what I mean? It's absolutely
It's disgusting, and a lot of people are getting banned for saying things against Kixeye. How about banning the people that are being just pure toxic? Not willing to help anyone. That's the whole point, I thought, of a chat. If you go in there and you've got a problem, you discuss it with a few players, and maybe they can find a way to work around it rather than destroy someone's fucking Discord chat forum. What's the point? Anyway, the one.
Ooh, yeah. Difficult for me to give a rating because I played 2 accounts, my mini and my main.
Yep.
For the main, it was a 9. Dead easy, super, good event. For my 1-year-old mini, it was a 3. Because it didn't have key units that my playing style suited me. So
Yeah.
Like, you showed me some ways to do them. Like, I eventually did it with 2 controls and 1 devout on there.
Yep.
But the skill level to pull that off is so high that I don't see a returning player or a new player do that.
No, it's all about practice. It is.
Yeah. You have to know someone that actually teaches you how to do those. Yeah. And then you can do them if you're a new player. But
this is what I suggest to every player. What we do every night is we're in a hangouts, we're talking to each other, there's ideas being thrown around all the time. and it's one of the best ways to learn the game. Is if you've got 5 guys, one guy finds out something, he then goes to another guy and says, look, try this, and the other guy then finds out a better way of doing it. Like me and Dutch, we were bouncing off each other in this event, trying to find better ways, and it was fantastic.
At the end you got the result.
Do you remember we even tried the Malcolm to see what speed things up, or you know what I mean? We tried that. That was a good idea, but too slow.
Yeah, oh yeah, taking out the radio tower, Malcolm.
Yeah.
That was actually fun, what you mentioned. We were watching each other and tweaking each other here and there, how we could do better. But at the end, everybody got his own playing style, how it works for you doesn't mean it works for me. So everybody at the end got to find their own way.
Exactly, yeah. I couldn't agree more.
But then you also have to have a unit to do that.
Yes. Oh yeah. You do. You need the units, but you need to know what units to upgrade. So when I'm talking to you guys, and you some of you guys are pretty big coiners, you'll go this unit. You want to get this unit done, and that's what I concentrate on. When you say to me, this unit is the one you need for PvP. This is what you need for PvE. I'm on that unit and I'm upgrading it as fast as I can.
Yeah.
So
I mean, can I add something to this? Like you saw me do it with the chopper company, right?
Yep.
Like I got very skilled. I could do it fully repaired.
You mean the destroyer base or the 5?
Both actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say you done.
Let's talk about the 5, right? And then I got that 44, that mini.
Yep.
And it doesn't have that specific unit just because of one reason. It can't hold 100 million thorium yet.
Yep.
You know, like half of the player base will probably not hold the 100 million thorium
to be able to build it.
So if you want to use that playing style, you cannot.
Yeah, but also there are more ways to do a base. So
I tried different methods,
So you use for one your chopper and the other doesn't have the chopper. So then you gotta find another way. And if you don't have the units to do the other way, then you gotta work your way through it for the next event. That's it.
Like the devout controller way that you guys showed up was very good, but the controlling that was not easier. Like you had to do it step by step, and you couldn't make one mistake.
Yeah.
Well, that's the difference. I mean, you got a different play style than me and City. Me and City, we like to break down a base. Try to put tactics in it, and you are more like a couple big units and just wipe it clean. That's the difference.
Yeah, but that's a good thing that we're all together and you see our playing style and your playing style. And then we make a combination because, sometimes when I was alone, then I used also like the controllers, in the base. So because I took them the turrets out with the controllers, and then go with my chopper. So it's a combination.
Yeah. No, it doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, for instance, if I watch Rob or you doing a base and you do the wiping method, but sometimes I see in there, that's maybe that part, I can use it like this, and then that's how I puzzle my way.
Yeah, the first time I did it, like the 5, I wiped out the whole side with my chopper company and I said, I don't have too much damage until the destroyer gave a shot at them. So, and then and so we start from there, But that was the solution for our problem, and so
that makes it fun to puzzle out your playing way of doing it.
Yes. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
That's why I did like the 5. It was a bit of a puzzle, and I think they've got that base very, very well.
Yeah.
I know the other ones. Yes, they were. Yeah. You could re-hit them. Maybe that's why they were a bit harder because you could have picked it apart, end attack, and all that. But it's not. Like the level 2 base should have been the 4 base.
Yeah.
That's the standard. Because that was or the level 3 anyway. You know what I mean?
Just put a level cap on the bases. I don't understand why. I know why Kixeye made them so hard. They didn't want the higher levels grinded map. Level cap them. Level cap the base, so then only certain units.
The level says nothing.
No, but if you've got one base, obviously that's going to be for the players 1 to 30. Design it, cap it over so the top level players can't just rinse that base over and over again.
But then they have to rebalance all the bases because you see sometimes players who are like higher than me and they're like a 40.
So it might also stop the other people using the ults to 69 them as well.
We're live,
Oh crap! Live on where?
Go on fake YouTube, you bonehead.
Don't worry, the taxman knows where you are now.
Right, I just want to give a few. There's a few guys threw up some numbers. Wasn't give it a 4. Susan give it a 7. Mark give it a 4 again. Nick a 5. My Life Rules is a 7. Cue Ball give it a 6. They ain't bad scores, most of them. Terry a 7. Mike Unit give it a 2 for new players by the looks of it. CB 1494 give it a 5.
I think what it is, it becomes monotonous after a bit, doesn't it?
It's the same thing over and over again. It's like insanity. What do the same insane people do? They do the same thing over and over again until it turns. Yeah, until they go crazy in the head. My rating out of 10, quickly, I'm going to give it a solid 8 for me. That's not for the low level players. They're going to give it a 2. But for me, I enjoyed it. There needs to be a bit of variety. It's no good giving us the same base.
I think that's what it was, because the variety. If you want it, it's like it needs to be going for the more bigger level. You know, going for the V's all the time, things like that.
And bring the defense track back, for fuck's sake. Just bring it back.
Yeah, well, I agree on that. You're not getting to test.
Also, sorry to interrupt there. Cindy, you need to bring up your recommendation. Now, this is, I think, is one of your better ideas. Was once you finish, say, both the main and whatever you call it, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 option, you have the option of a super defense wave.
Yeah. So they just send everything.
Where they send everything, and you're going to take damage.
Yeah, I like that idea, and you haven't got to do it, because with the defensive waves, they're skippable, so you don't have to do it.
Well, that's it.
Also, you should be given a trophy for that as well.
Yeah, possibly.
Why? You already have too much. You can't even play over.
No, or some sort of accolade or something that you got through the defense wave.
Also, something he's doing, like I say, we're just having attacking units all the time. They're giving us defense units, but we're not getting them tested. Like Sidney said, if we get the defense, you've got a choice of skipping or trying out how it goes on against these tunes coming in.
Yep. I couldn't agree more. I think. Oh, I just clicked something.
Sorry there. There's a question there again there. When are you guys going to a sector to help out? That's Gamer for Life.
I would say closer to the end of the month. I decided we're going to go once a month with that. Purely for the fact is it is very trollable. We see it last time. We had a bunch of guys jump in and just start smashing and taking the bases and just being arseholes. They did eventually realise that we weren't attacking the sector and they moved out. But I think once a month, Sarah, start of July. You guys reckon?
Yes, because we got an event this weekend and an event next weekend, so it'll probably be 2 weeks' time, Saturday, 2 weeks, something like that.
Yeah.
That's also getting a lot, almost every week something, Warpath, or then this, then that, then this.
I don't mind Warpath so much, because you've only got to really hit 2 bases a day. You can get the 10k in no time.
It's a chore of how you announce it,
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
No, it's actually nice. I'm very pleasantly surprised that somebody's asked that question. It's been noted. You know what I mean there? At least it's been noted. It's nice.
Yeah. The level of the trophies don't do nothing chaos. They're absolutely meaningless. I think it was Stormchaser had the idea of getting the trophies, and they would give you something, a buff, a small percent in your base, or I don't know, when your pumps farm quicker, whatever. But it never comes to fruition. I can't even say something.
I think it's like, was it last month's trophy? I think if you got a level 1, it can't hide anything, but if you got a level, I think that's what they're trying to do, hide some bunkers and towers. You can put stuff behind them.
Yeah, that's what the trophies are meant to be. But they are for us. That's what we've made them. Not Kixeye. We've made them that. We've made them so they hide our buildings, our bunkers, our whatever.
But it's still the fact that there's still a lot of people still have the problem when they're putting them in the base. It's making them lag. Then they wonder why they're lagging.
Yeah, but a lot of these players are using old machines. I was talking to a guy the other day.
Yeah.
And how his machine was running the game was beyond me, and he's having big problems. And I said, "It's your machine, mate. You're just not." I'm having to upgrade my machine now because recording My videos are starting to lag out.
Well, as I said, my mate Bernie, he after a bit, it just went 99. It wouldn't load after that, so he had to get a new computer.
Yeah.
And it loaded up. It's stupid.
Well, no, it's just that you got to move with the times. It's not.
Yeah, but it's still a Flash game, so it's still at the end of the day, isn't
You
it?
still got to take some resources off your computer, no matter how. You know?
Well, not the amount it should be doing.
Some of these computers I've been told about, I'm surprised they even run Windows.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they're old potatoes. But never mind. Can we move on to the release notes? I didn't want to do an hour show, but looks like it's going to head that way.
We'll talk yourself into it, sure.
Right, I'm going to move on to the release notes now, guys. Release notes, 10.25 release notes, posted by Kixeye Drake. And the following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, June the 18th update. Events, Shadow Ops God of War Chapter 3. We basically know what that is. That's the Ares Shadow Ops bases. They should be new this week, I think. I know Kixeye kept one for about 3 months. One certain layout. That starts tomorrow and ends on the 8th. And then we've got Warpath that starts tomorrow. We all know about that. I've got that actually open in a separate tab, so I won't read none of that. And the content changes is the LAV token base is out tomorrow, I believe. 19th. Yes, tomorrow. And all the tokens you can from the Legendary Assault Vehicle LAV base will be on the map from the 19th to the 22nd. And we've got Legendary Tech. Is anyone, before I go any further, are you going to get these bases done? Get the unit leveled up? Crickets?
Yeah, I will actually. I will get my tokens for it. Yeah.
Well, you will.
I will as well, I think. I think I'll do them. I don't think I'm ever going to use them. It all depends. We're going to get to the tech in a minute and we're going to discuss that. But it all depends on how good this tech makes them. So, Legendary Tech coming out just in time for Warpath. And this is so you can spend your blood for him, guys. New Legendary Tech is now available in the Blood for him exchange. Increase your range with charged barrels for the Legendary Assault Vehicle. Increase projectile speed. The polycarbonate rockets. I nearly fucked that one right up. For the Legendary Hover Tank. The fort and turbulent effect of the Screamer. With the Diamond Tech for the Legendary Raptors. Right. I've got a big question. If they're going to put this Diamond Tech in, it's going to be 15 days to upgrade. And not normal for what's it unit? They're going to piss me right off. And what percentage do we get? We keep checking if the game comes up, guys, because I do want to screen share if it's in the workshop.
Yes.
How many levels on these 3 techs we're getting? Which ones are you looking forward to? Do you want me to go through the panel? I'll run through the panel.
I still use Raptor, so I'll be going for that. I'll be going for Diamond Tech for that.
Yeah.
You might as well.
It's just.
Yeah, but it's like Alex just said there, the Raptors are down, yeah, they're down, but it depends how you're hitting the base.
Well, if the Raptors have got the full speed, we're golden. They're gonna get a bomb off. They're suicide units anyway.
It's like I say, a lot of people going in with the ground, taking the Screamer out, then there's nothing wrong with using the Raptors.
If you can get to the Screamer.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to get to that before you can take it out, you know. A lot of these bases are fucking hard now.
Of course they are. But I was going back to what you said before. You said you're going in sort of thing. Why don't you send some crappy in to see what it comes at you? Then you can work out what you're hitting then.
Yeah, but this is the problem. A lot of bases you can only get one tuning. If they're online surrounding, you're only going to get that one tuning. So you haven't got the chance to send something crap in. You've got to send in your big tune, your meat and balls.
No, yeah.
You know?
It's like I say, no matter what you're going to do, you're going to lose tunes no matter what.
Oh, it's designed that way. You've got no other option.
These people bragging things like that, I don't really know what anyone says. You're going to lose tunes no matter what base you're in, no matter how big you are, how good you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's depending for the Raptor, so big the thwart's gonna be. If it's like 50%, I can live with that. But you know, if it's 75%, you know, you can Raptor the bases again. So it's like.
You mean this? Get the word up. It's thwarting the turbulent effect of the Screamer. Now, is that the 50% one, or is that the 80% one?
It'd be both, but it'd be a percentage. I'm going to guess it'd be percentage as you level it up to how much percent it gives you to extra speed. And I'm going to say 60% off the top of the bat. That's what I think they're going to give you back. The scream should have never been introduced into the game, in my opinion. But this looks like they're going to take it out. They're going to.
Well, they said that about the Spectre. That's what started changing the game. Then they had the Titan.
But
sadly, it just going to empty my base more because everything is so much on attack now. There's nothing.
Well, that's what it said. That's what he said there. About, like Sidney said there. We've had the last few events. When last time we had a defense, we can't even test the stuff we've got. We don't know what to put in, what not to put in, and it's causing people either to put whatever they want, or like Sidney said, or you were saying, empty the base, which it beats the game. What you're playing, you might as well just sit there, just play PvP with your friends all day, empty your bases.
Yeah, I will be interested in the other techs as well, but again, are they worth our blood for him? The hover tank probably what will be, but the assault vehicle, Lav.
The Raptor will be, I think.
No, you're getting 3 techs. You're getting one for the Lav, one for the hover tank, and one for the Raptors. But the only thing is you've got to buy the Raptor ones one at a time. Both charge barrels and polycarbonate rockets award 2 pieces per blood thorium spent, not the Raptor tech. So they're one tech, one diamond, blood diamond.
It's only 15 volt though, right?
Yep. Bug fixes and Mega Destroyer parts not available to purchase for some players fixed. New Merc units breaking faction trait fixed, so they no longer destroy your faction trait like the Sharkis. I would like that to Kixeye to extend that to the hover tanks.
I don't know what happened there. What's this Merc's breaking faction trait?
You didn't know about that until about 2 days ago. When you've got a complete faction in attack, you get a trait. You get the Corpus, Survivors, or Sentinels.
Oh, is that what you showed me the other day?
Yeah.
When
You've got to have all the same units. With these units in the attack, it doesn't break that faction.
Well, like I say, with the aces and the chopper, they're all the same.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's the same as Sharkers. Kixeye, go onto Discord, guys, and ask them to put the hovers as non-faction, so we can have the same thing. I'd go all Corpus, I think.
I would go full Survivor and hitting.
Yeah, everyone's got their... See, it's different ways of playing again. Just a few more shout-outs. Sandra, thanks for coming along. Darnell. There's a load of people in here. Sorry, guys, if I miss anyone. CK.
As well, so she is. Hello, Sandra.
Yeah, I think she's a friend on Facebook as well. Manu is from 55, I believe. Thanks for coming along, bro. Good to be in the sector for the event. VVX, you keep posting stupid things. I'm going to remove you from the chat zone. It's not fucked. It's not fucked. I don't want to see that shit. You get removed. You carry on. And you guys haven't seen it because I've deleted it before it's even gone up. So yeah, has anyone got any blood thorium to buy any of these yet? I've got 0.
I've still got about 245 blood thorium left, me.
I got some left, but I don't know.
About 245.
What would you say, Dutch? You saying you got some?
No,
left?
I got some blood thorium left, but I don't know if I'm going to spend it right away. It needs to be interesting for me.
Yeah, I totally agree. Rob, you was gonna the one you was gonna say something.
No, I heard Sean say like 250.
No. In my small, I've got 236. In my big, and I've got 240. No, I tell that I've got about 235 now because I bought some offers.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of blood order.
Oh God, jeez, I have gone.
Moving on to... We know Warpath, don't we, guys? I quickly can run through it. I'm not going to give it all. I just want to see if they've made any changes. They don't seem to want... Do you know what fucks me up with Kixeye? Is instead of like the events, they've completely changed the events. Instead of building on the events, saying, what if we had this, what if we did this, what if we did that? They completely break it down to the ground and start again. Think outside the box. Think about adding bits onto the event to make them more endurable.
Well, not just what they've done. They've added more warpaths on instead of, like they used to do a little mini event, continuation from the last event. If you missed out on something.
That was they do that on the Halloween zombie event. They do a nightmare version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And every goodie is in the store from last
Yeah,
year.
that's coming round pretty quick again already. So make sure you got your fire stuff.
Yep.
I'll say within a couple of months, it'll be there again.
Yeah. I just want to see if they've changed anything, if the payout's any better. That's all the same. Earn honour for player bases, engagements, winning honour improves your position on the leaderboard. Repairs are 50% off a day. Points, medals, and a blood thorium every 12 hours, unless you want to spend 50 coin each time. That's
Yeah,
another.
but have you noticed something, right? When this warpath, this is the way you can hit the base twice, right? You're saying they're doing the fast repair. Well, that beats the updates again. It can only hit one person twice, so what's the point of giving you repairs?
Well, you meant to jump out of sector. You meant to go to. There's 200 sectors, bro.
Well, I know that. Well, I do that myself, but it's. You can see where I'm coming from, though. Like I said, why didn't they give the 50% repairs in the event we just had?
Because that's their when they have a gold sale.
Well, which was
they're not. You can't have it always. You know, you've got to think.
No, but they can alternate it, can't they?
They've got electric to pay. They've got wages to pay. They've got fucking investment companies to pay. Loans to pay. I think they got a fucking massive bridge loan, didn't they, to buy this company?
Yeah, it's Fluffers to get paid also.
The Fluffers, the Kixeye Fluffers,
Yeah.
DTT Fluffers.
Is that one of the fluffers you was it?
No, don't bring that out into it, mate. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
no! I won't say nothing like that. It's I know how these rules go.
Right, yeah, you get one blood for him every 12 hours, so you've got to log into the game every 12 hours if you can, and it's the same, 12 blood for him at the end of it, depending, diamond division, platinum's 8, golds are 6, silver's 4, bronze's 2, and iron's 1. And there's absolutely no changes. I would have liked to have, they need to do something with the leaderboard, make it worth my while. I don't want no pink shit over my base, I'm not a 5-year-old child. It doesn't amuse me. It makes you stand up like a sore thumb when you go to a battle.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Give us more blood for him. The higher up we get, add a bit more blood for him. Why they don't do that is beyond me. Especially with the new texts that have come out.
Yeah, give it top 100 double blood torch.
Yep. I just want to check see if there's anything else being posted. And you do know why the. Pardon? You broke up then, Anton.
Sorry, you know, whenever you reset, whenever you get that target there, you know what I mean? If they made it 10 gold rather than 50 gold, people would buy maybe 100 coin and get 10 extra blood thor.
Yeah, and it's not just that, it's 50 coin no matter how long the countdown timer is. It could be 5 minutes and it's 50 coin.
Also, make sure when they do this warpath, a lot of people still making that mistake. Get rid of some of your medals, because if you get on your Monday night, when they give you the medals, if you've got 1 million, it will go over. But if you've got 1 million now, it will not go over on the warpath, so you'll just lose them.
Yeah, totally agree. I just want to update
I still make that exact mistake myself.
I just want to quickly update you on the Shadow Ops before we leave. We ain't got much more longer to go, and we're going to call it. They're just the prizes that you can win. I think it's the Twin Blade, Absolver, and Gorgon Tech you can get from the Shadow Ops. That starts tomorrow. Warpath starts tomorrow, both at the same time, 6 p.m. or not 1800 hours GMT. Enjoy yourself, have fun. That's all it's about. And it's all the text for all 3 units. I don't want the Twin Blade, I don't want the Gorgon. Both units are shit. The only one I'm interested in is Absolver, and I think I've got enough tech for my Absolvers anyway. Any of you guys think they should have added something different in here?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't bring. If we'd had a unit, they would have done it, wouldn't they? But
it would have been a brand new units tech. I think I would like to throw that out there. I think that's a good thing Kixeye have done, not giving us a main unit this event, giving us a chance to catch up.
Yeah, but also, were you just saying there about this? They should have mixed this up a bit with some older ones as well. You know, like the controllers and the devouters. They should have mixed it up because they've gone through one of these.
In my opinion, it should have been all of Gen 4 units, but
yeah.
It's down to Kicks. I think they've done good with the not giving us a new unit. We've got another month of basically free upgrades. We can get some older units done, or the newer units, whatever you're stuck on. What What else was I going to say? I was going to bring. Oh, I want to give a shout out for the logistics for the upgrade tokens in the PXP. That's something we've got to hit on. That was a good thing that they did. I think that more of that to come. The players enjoyed it. Someone was.
It was too much prestige still in comparison of doing the rounds.
First time, I think they're going to work out the numbers. We hopefully, touch wood, we'll see a reduction in that next.
You've been in the chat there, Sandra Gomez. What you mean by only absolve the worst? What do you mean by that?
No, Absolver, the other two are shit units. I never use them. I know some players use the Twin Blade in the event. It's not a unit that I'm going to use. It's
Sandra Gorgon here.
Yeah, the Gorgon is, unless you're Corpus, it's not all that.
Well, that's always good for just getting, if you want some medal for the older stuff. You know, the tokens.
Yeah. Right, I think we're pretty much done, haven't we, guys? Is there anything else anyone wants to bring up before we go?
No, nothing.
Right, we'll go with the shout-outs then. I'm going to start off with Icky.
Oh, thanks. I'll try and keep quiet then.
No. Give your shout-outs, bro.
Yeah, no. I've just noticed a couple from 182 there in the chat. Samithro, I remember it. I know him. I think Chaos is from 182. I'm not sure.
You're not going to give your shout-outs?
No, I'm not going to.
Right, okay, Scooby, shout-outs.
Put me on the spot. You can't do that to me.
Okay, guys. Shout out to everyone. Have fun in the game. Enjoy each other. Help each other. And I enjoyed gonna help in sectors, and you get so much back from the people, and that's why we're here. So that's
exactly
important. Yes.
Dutch.
Yes, shout out to YouTube, everybody who listen live with us, and everybody that's going to watch it in the future. And shout out to you, City, for putting up the show, and shout out to all the panelists.
Lovely, perfect. The one.
Yeah, I want to thank you for watching. I want to give a big shout out to the banana that stuck him up my ass.
Fucking hell.
It's stuck there for the week now, man.
This show's getting pulled. It's getting pulled from YouTube. Anton, brother.
Oh, there, everybody. There. Again, thanks. Good show. Thanks for the invite. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Cheers. I didn't even know. I didn't even read it, but I'm sorry for. Well, I don't know if I was invited a few weeks ago, but this is my first one, so I was caught on the up again.
Good enough there, and everybody at YouTube there and that there, keep all the ideas and comments going on that there. And again, I'm just going to be charitable. I'm probably going to get up to about 14,000 points in Warpath. If anybody wants to smack me there and that there, and wants some, some points, or just come and say or leave a post there. I'll open up twice for you there, and you can hit away.
Trust me, it's worth, because I've learned. I've been in the game a long time, and even with these guys, they've shown me stuff. They've learned stuff and everything. Even I didn't know. So people are still learning. Doesn't matter how long you're playing.
Learn every day. If you don't learn, just give up.
Right, guys. Thanks for coming along. I appreciate every single one of you coming along. Even the two haters with the thumbs down. Love you guys. Thank you. Everyone on the side chat. Much love. My panelists, as always, fucking top notch.
Yeah, thanks guys for coming along and everything.
And I'll see you all later, guys. Ta-da.